Good morning, YouTube family. Top of the morning to you. I think it's important. I'm preparing for a little motorcycle ride right now. And I had one 2 days ago, and I had one 2 days before that. And, part of me is saying, don't do this. You're wearing down the tires, and you had so many problems getting the tires fixed, getting them replaced. But the other side of me is saying, you know what? Stuff is so crazy that, we really don't know how much longer we're going to be able to enjoy the things we enjoy. Whether it be a picnic with a significant other, a nice hike on your favorite trail, if you got a little motorboat on a lake or the ocean, taking it out whenever you want. We don't really know how much, longer we might have these liberties. I'm not suggesting anything in particular, but just look at how things are going from bad to worse, all starting like 5.5, 6 years ago. Things are just every year worse and worse and worse. So I just want to, before I get into the topic of the message, the video, I just wanted to say, it's really important. I think, obviously you don't want to do the things you enjoy so much that you just become a seeker of pleasure, a hedonist. But at the same time, we can reach a balance. A good example might be, my dog, for about 12 years, everything was about burning out his energy. That was my daily chore. One of my top priorities for every single day was to burn out his energy so that I wouldn't be playing fetch with him inside of my house or my apartment at 11 o'clock at p.m. when I needed to wake up at 4:30 a.m. So our walks were always extremely fast, and I could never keep up with him. And literally every 3 seconds, I'd have to pull him back next to me because Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer, says you never want to have the dog walking in front of you because he thinks he's the leader if he's walking in front. But he just couldn't contain himself. So I'd pull him back next to me and I'd release the leash. And within about 2 or 3 seconds, I'd have to pull him back again. And this is me walking as fast as I possibly could. Now our walks are, I'm just basically standing there, enjoying the view, the smells, the sights, as he'll get into a smell of just one dog's pee for sometimes 5 minutes or more. And eventually I just have to come on, there's more smells, We have to travel forward if we're ever going to get back home. um, but the message, yeah. What's the message? The main message. I guess I kind of really forgot what the main message is because I got so much into that message of to enjoy the things we do enjoy, because these are our liberties, and we never know exactly how long these liberties are going to be around. So it was supposed to be connected to another message, a bigger message, but I can't remember it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. To make sure that whether it's gardening, maybe you go out and you garden on Wednesdays and Sundays. Maybe now add Mondays, just because, the shape of the world is taking a lot of people into despair. And we never want to be despondent or morose or going into a state of long haul depression. We always want to stay close to the things that purge out the toxicity that has entered your bloodstream through being around toxic people, through following the news and the media. So we want to kind of every day have some way to purge. I don't know how many of you saw that scuba diving experience, but you have your buoyancy compensator, this vest that carries air. And when you want to go lower, You could like say meaning, when you want to go deeper into significant meaning of our existence here. You purge, you hit the purge button on your buoyancy compensator vest, and it lets out this air, which in this analogy is like toxins. So the more toxins you can release, the more deeper you can go down into truth. And so these pleasurable experiences that basically have a therapeutic effect on us allow us to purge out these toxins that have been within us from the air pollution, from toxic behavior, from abusive people, from thought processes that are negative, that have probably been introduced by the media. And so we need to hit that purge button at least daily. And yes, just standing in a park looking around is purging and therapeutic when I'm with my dog. But even more so is like an hour on the treadmill, or an hour lifting weights, or a 30-minute jog. So just want to throw that out there, because we need to stay balanced. We need for our psychological health for us to be hitting that purge button every day, every other day, at least once every 3 days. So that's why I'm getting ready for this motorcycle ride. I was given, they were so irritated. The Harley dealership I live close to has a really hard time surviving. And I got a coupon in the mail and said, go to any dealership with this coupon, and if you test ride one of our newer motorcycles, you will be given a $100 coupon. So I went there, and right away the first guy was like, so what bike are you interested in purchasing? I'm not interested in purchasing a bike. The guy was like, well, then we're not going to let you test ride a bike. And I'm like, call Harley Davidson. It says right here, 1, bring the coupon in. 2, test drive a new motorcycle. 3, get a $100 coupon. There is nothing said in 1, 2, or 3 about me having a desire to purchase a new motorcycle. That being said, I am interested in the Heritage, and I would like to buy a Heritage within the next 1 to 3 years. Possibly today. Who knows, if I get treated right. So then they called, and they were like, well, come back tomorrow because I need to hear back from this person. I'm like, fine, I got this coupon, and this is a contract, basically. You're going to let me test drive a new vehicle, and you're going to give me a $100 coupon. Or you're out of whack with Harley Davidson, and you're a Harley Davidson dealership. I didn't go into all that, but I just knew all that. So sure enough, we make an appointment for like a week away, and I come in, I test drive the new Heritage, and enjoy it, get a $100 coupon. And one of the things I bought is this new chain wallet, which I'm going to wear today. And it's kind of the longer kind, so the old school kind that comes up out of your hip pocket. Yeah, I'm sorry for taking you down that story when it really didn't have much relevance. But anyways, excuse me. There's the message. I hope everyone can get out and hit that purge button today a little bit. God bless you. Have a good day. You're in my prayers. I'll talk to you later.